Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy.
And I'm Lucas.
And welcome back to Patched. And today we're going to be reviewing the glorious Model D wireless. So of course, we already reviewed the D. So if you guys want to check that review out, it'll be boom, right over there.
But now, there's no strings attached on the D.
Exactly.
It's wireless, baby.
You can have a one night stand. It can be like your little sneaky link, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know.
But this guy boasts a battery life of 71 hours. It's crazy.
Yes, without
crazy.
RGB.
Yep.
Without RGB. So, I mean, obviously, when you're gaming, you want to have RGB on to be a getter banger.
Getter banger.
Getter banger, yeah. To be a better gamer. So, obviously, it's going to be less than 71 hours. But also, if you want better battery life, you can turn off the RGB for full battery, 71 hours.
Better battery life, less headshots, you know? That's just how it is.
Exactly. So, it's going for 80 bucks. It comes with a black and also a white version. It doesn't have the glossy finish, unfortunately. So, we only have matte black and matte white. But anyways, if you guys do want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description box. But let's get started off with the shape. And the shape is pretty much the exact same shape as the Model D. And it's an ergonomic shape for right-handed users. And it's super nice. If you're palm gripping it, this will be a very nice mouse. Also, if you're just casually using the mouse, browsing the web or whatever, it's very, very comfortable. Like your hand just rests really comfortably on top of it. And I have a small hand and my fingers... I guess kind of go to the edge. What about you?
I mean, I got some big hands, and my fingers can barely go to the edge on this guy, and that's not even that's if I'm really stretching it. I think for a comfortable grip, my fingers can reach the edge. So you could have some huge hands and use this mouse. So pretty comfortable. I would still prefer, if I'm going to be using this for gaming usage, a claw grip on this guy. And honestly, it's the same D you know and love, but it's wireless. That's just how it is. And luckily, if you get black D or white D, same size, same shape either way, which I believe sets unrealistic expectations, but that's aside the point.
So the shape, if you use the Model D, it's pretty much the exact same shape. And also fingertip grip, claw grip, I really had no issues with it. I do need to get used to it a little bit because like on the left side of the mouse is obviously higher because that's usually how ergonomic shaped mice are. I need to get used to it a little bit, coming from like a symmetrical shape, but it's still very nice. I really have no issues once I get used to that shape.
Yeah, now the sensor. They're boasting their glorious BAMF sensor. BAM sensor.
Badass mofo sensor.
Motherfucking sensor.
Yeah.
And no issues with like response time or latency, anything like that. Feels like a regular wireless mouse sensor. I don't feel any latency or notice anything like that. Goes up to 1,000 hertz.
Yes.
Wireless and wired as well. Software is optional. You can change the RGB as well without the software. And you can change the DPI. And they have a little indicator, which is nice. They have little steps, and it'll tell you based on the color of that indicator what DPI you're at. Comes with their premium PTFE mouse feet, which is basically it's got the rounded edges, so it's going to be good on most surfaces, as well as it comes with extra skates as well. And for the clicks, we've got their glorious switches, which I've never felt before.
It's not Omron. It's not Omron. They used to use 20 mil Omrons, I believe 15 or 20 mils, and those felt all right. But in our opinion, we like KO or like just like hardy clicks. You know, it's something like
crisp, tactile.
Listen to that. It feels so much better than like all of their previous mice. Whatever they did with the switch and the button spacers, it feels nice and hardy. The click sounds amazing as well. It's just super satisfying to play with. And so the mouse 1 and 2 feel great. Perfect travel distance, I would say as well. For the side buttons, obviously it's an ergonomic shape. We got side buttons only on the left side. I wonder, has there ever been a mouse with an ergonomic shape that has side buttons on the left? I mean, on the right?
I don't know. I feel like Razer's done something like that.
Probably something. Yeah, Razer. I wouldn't be surprised, right? But the mouse buttons are huge, so very large, very easy to press, and it actually feels pretty nice. The clicks feel nice. It sounds nice, and it's not super mushy like the other like gaming mice that I've tried. So that feels super nice as well.
And as for the weight, it actually says on there that it weighs 69 grams plus or minus 2 gram variance.
They're trolling us at this point.
Let's see if that D weighs 59 grams or 69 grams.
They're doing that on purpose, man. Okay, no, they're lying. It's 68 grams. It's lighter than what they said.
That's, you know, as advertised, the plus or minus 2 grams.
They're trolling us at this
But
point.
I do think for quality control reasons, it should be 69 grams.
Yeah, and obviously it has a honeycomb design, but I really like it because it's only on top and also on the bottom of the mouse. It's not on the sides, you know, because when you're grabbing the mouse, I don't like to feel the freaking like cheese grater sides with my thumb and like my ring finger or pinky finger when I'm gaming. I just like to feel a nice smooth side, so that feels nice. It's super light. It's kind of weird because it's actually pretty light, but then like it fills up the hand because it's like a very large ergonomic shape. You know, you need to get used to it a little bit, but once you do, it feels nice. And also, as far as the finish goes, we have a very nice fine finish. You know, it really doesn't pick up any like fingerprint marks or any like oil marks or anything, which is nice, but also gives you good grip. So I really like the overall build quality too.
Yeah, I really have no complaints with this mouse. I mean, even the software has gotten a lot better since we've last used a Glorious mouse. Like, their software is phenomenal if you have to install it, which you don't have to, which is still cool. So that's gonna be an option. As for the dingle, we got USB-C, which only plugs in one way. What's the point? Why are we doing this?
Yes.
But that's just how it is. The rest of the dingle can go into the PC, but they got this, which you can leave up on your desk. Has a little rubber bottom, so it doesn't move around on the desk as much.
I wish it was a little bit more weighted though, honestly, because like it moves around really easily on my desk. So if it was a little bit heavier, I mean, obviously it's 80 bucks and it's all plastic construction. If it was like metal, I think it'll be a little bit heavier and the build quality would be better, but you know, that's just me nitpicking at that point, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the mouse definitely, it was shocking to me. I was a lot more comfortable with it than I thought I would be. I usually don't like these big chunky mice, but for this guy, I think it was just because there's no wire on it that it really felt freer. It felt good.
Yes.
So
yes, exactly.
thumbs up for that. And Glorious definitely stepped up their game with those switches, for sure.
Yeah, so I definitely think it's an upgrade, and it's only $30 more than the regular Model D. So you get the wireless capabilities, also the better switch, and the battery life is really, really good. Also, there's fast charging, and obviously if you want, or if your mouse runs out of battery, you can always plug it in and you still have the nice ascended cord to charge the mouse while you're gaming. It only takes like what, like a queue, right?
Yeah,
like
just charge it in between queues and you'd be
Yeah.
fine. I've never had an issue with having to charge my wireless mouse mid-game.
Exactly.
But if you do, the cord's still awesome for that. It's not like one of those rubber, like, crappy cords, so
Yeah.
it's not gonna bug you.
So this is a great mouse. We really had no issues with it, and we definitely think it is an upgrade from the regular Model D. So we would definitely recommend spending that extra money to get the Model D wireless. But anyways, that about concludes this review. Again, if you guys do want to get it, we'll leave a link in the description box. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you in the next one.